Making $1,000 of purely passive income can seem like a dream, something that's near impossible to achieve. But in this video, I'll be showing you the exact steps that you need to follow to help you achieve this goal. Even a complete beginner can follow the strategies in this video, and trust me, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars buying stock market courses to get results like this.
Millionaire mentor and trader. I am here with my brand new Ferrari. New
Lamborghini.
After watching this video, you'll know how long it's going to take, what stocks to buy, and how much you need to invest. The ETF that we'll be using for this example is VYM, or the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF. The reason I chose this investment is because it has a very impressive dividend yield of 3%, and over the past 10 years on average, the dividend has gone up 7.6% annually. Also, the share price has an average return of 11.2% over the past 10 years, and it's had a very minimal drawdown during the most recent bear market, only coming down 2% in comparison to the overall stock market, which has come down 8%. So it's a very durable investment that has both a consistent increase in share price and dividend yield. Another great strategy for getting consistent dividend payments is dollar cost averaging into the like button, and let me know down below in the comments what your favorite dividend yielding ETF is. Over the past 10 years, the compounded annual growth rate for the dividend has been 7.4%. VYM seeks to track the performance of the FTSE High Dividend Yield Index. Essentially, it's just a collection of stocks that are included in the index based on their ability to consistently pay out a dividend, increase the dividend yield, and have a strong overall performance. The main sectors that VYM will give you exposure to are finance, healthcare, and energy. So now we'll jump into how much you actually need to invest to get that sweet goal of $1,000 of dividend income. So if we keep in mind that VYM pays out a dividend of 3%, this means that your portfolio would need to have a total value of $406,000, because 3% of that is just over $12,000, and that means every single month you would be getting $1,000 paid out to you in dividends. So how long is it going to take for us to reach that goal of having that total portfolio valued at $406,000? It's actually surprisingly straightforward to help you reach this goal and get that portfolio value needed to get you the $1,000 of monthly dividends. For the first example, we'll see how long it'll take if you're investing $100 every single week into VYM, keeping in mind that 3% annual dividend payout and the average share price increase of 11%. I won't be factoring in the average dividend increase just to make the estimation a bit more conservative. You can see that after doing this for 20 years, you'll have an annual dividend payout of $12,319. So you'll actually be exceeding that goal and getting a lump sum payment of $1,026 every single month purely just from your dividend income. And your portfolio will be valued at just over $473,000. This strategy has an excellent compounding effect where if you hold it for a bit longer, up to 30 years, then you'll see a massive jump in your portfolio value and dividend payout. After 30 years, you'll be getting $4,057 every single month, and your portfolio will be valued at $1.85 million, meaning that over the course of those 10 years, you'll have made an extra $1.3 million. And when you hold the investment for 40 years, you'll be getting over $15,000 every month purely from dividends. And your total portfolio value will be $6.9 million. So over 20 years, you'll be getting just over $12,000 annually. And if you hold for 40 years, then you'll be getting $185,000 annually. So over $170,000 difference between holding the investment for 20 years in comparison to 40 years.
Tell them to bring me my money.
I was always under the impression that you had to have lots of insider knowledge or a previous background in finance to make any money from investing. I thought you had to buy lots of expensive courses to even have a chance of breaking even or just hopefully making a profit. I never thought getting results like this could be so easy and straightforward. I also thought that you couldn't just hold one investment for long term. I thought the best way to make money was bouncing between lots of different stocks and only holding them for a matter of days or weeks. You had to find some kind of magic company that nobody had heard about and be one of the first people to invest in it if you wanted to actually make some money. If I had just come to grips with the idea that stock market investing doesn't have to be complicated or time consuming, it would have saved me a ton of money, stress, and frustration as well. I'll just put on screen how much money you would have made over a 20, 30, and 40-year period from this investing, and then the portfolio value, and then finally the comparison of how much dividend payment you would be getting every single month, so you have all of it just locked in one nice screenshot. Now 20 years is quite a long time, but that's with you contributing $100 every week. If you keep everything the same but just bump up your contributions to $230, it'll take you 15 years to get a dividend payment of $1,042 every month. So that's 5 years less than the previous example, but that is still a fairly long period of time, but it's a very straightforward strategy to actually get there. Let's take a look at how it'll actually affect your portfolio if you just hold for, again, a 20, 30, and 40-year period. After those 15 years, your portfolio will be $526,000. If you hold for 20 years, an extra 5 years on top, you'll be getting a monthly dividend payment of $2,369. That dividend payment doubles in the matter of 5 years, and your portfolio will be valued a little over $1 million. Again, a double in 5 years if you keep on holding onto the investment. Holding for 30 years, you'll get $9,362 in monthly dividends, and you'll have just over $4.28 million in portfolio value. So you can see the clear benefit of holding onto your investment. And again, I'll just put up the screenshot so you can see each example side by side, and you can see how big the jumps become the longer you hold on and keep dollar cost averaging into VYM. Now VYM is only one dividend yielding stock, and there's many others that you can choose from. Make sure to check out this video on screen that will give you an overview of some other great dividend yielding stocks, because you don't want to be missing out on any other investments that could potentially outperform VYM.